Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I am Marissa with a C, okay? And this is Breathing with Marissa. I am a free, courageous, authentic woman, and I help Black women go from putting the needs, wants, and safety, okay, of others before their own to radically choosing themselves so that they too can live their most free, authentic, and joy-filled lives. And I'm coming at you with a breathwork practice for this new moon. It is a new moon in Aries. The new moon energy is around manifestation and new beginnings, right? But in order to have the new, sometimes we have to make space. We get to make space for it. We don't necessarily have to let go of everything, right? That we know to be true, or the experiences that we've had. But in order to manifest something new, we get to make space to receive, right? And this new moon in Aries is a special one specifically because it's the second one this year. Okay. And that Aries energy is not only that fiery energy that we know, but it's about passion and ambition and being courageous and bold, right? And we get to be courageous and passionate and bold in deciding who we want to be and how we want to move forward in the world. Either it's in our careers, our relationships, the way we love ourselves, all of the things, right? And what makes this also a spectacular new moon season is the fact that we have it mixed with a solar eclipse. So we had a new moon in Aries back in March, which was a way to get that new beginning and anything that was bubbling up for us really tap into it, right? But now we have a second one. So it's like if you ain't tap in the first time, or if you did the first time, but it ain't quite feeling right or whatever, and things are still bubbling up for you and you want to nurture those things, right? Or if you want to just start all over again, now is the perfect time to do so. And then when you mix it with the solar eclipse, it just makes it turbocharged, okay? And so I wanted to come at you with a little information around the new moon. We had a new moon sister circle 2 days ago, and it was phenomenal. There were some beautiful Black women in there just sharing their truths and really ready to make space for what it is that who they want to be, what it is that they desire and deserve, right? And being honest with themselves and us, it is a little bit difficult for some of us to share and be vulnerable and know that the space is safe for that. And so I really am grateful for the women who showed up for themselves this past Wednesday. Before we get started in our breathwork practice, I just wanted to read a piece that just keeps coming up for me in this book. I went to a poetry event. It was called Women of the Word. And there were some readings from this book, Mourning My Inner Black Girl Child, from Ree Violet Botsward. And there's a piece that keeps coming. There's a lot of pieces in here around inner child healing for Black women. But one keeps calling me, and I'm still trying to figure out why. Um, and maybe you can tell me after you hear it, after you listen to this. And now it's hard for me to find it. So let me take a moment. I probably should have had it set up. Okay. It's called The Eagle in My Sky. It's a very short poem. I'm am getting messages as to why this is for me, but I'm still going to read it. The eagle in my sky. A woman I once knew reimagined herself. Black satin silk saw self in mirror image of holy, claimed sanctity. Prior to surname untamed, a tamed mind freed. A captured spirit blossomed into eagle, soaring far above the cloud, on which I still lay and dream about the eagles above me, wondering which one she became. And what came to me is that maternal, my maternal last name is Delagle, which means the eagle in French. And I have this obsession with birds. I don't know. Yeah, okay, we can use the word obsession. I love birds. I love watching them in nature, and partly because they are a mirror image of me. Like the freedom to go as far and wide as they want, right? They go as high and low as they want. They go in pairs. They go by alone when they want, right? Or they go in flocks when they want. And that is just the epitome for me of freedom. And so I share that with you. Hopefully, it is inspiring, motivating, encouraging to you, or it allows you to reflect on your own freedom. And let's manifest freedom, whatever that looks like for you with this new moon. So get yourself comfortable, if that is seated or laying down or standing because you don't have much time. And let's shake out anything that feels restricting. And we're going to take a few deep breaths together. We will be doing our 3-part breath, but it's more of a circular motion, right? So in the past, from our past videos, if you haven't seen any, please definitely go back and check them out. But we do something called a Durga breath, which is all breathing through the mouth. And it's in through the belly, in through the chest, and out the mouth. And it sounds a little like this: belly, chest, and exhale out the mouth. Belly, chest, and exhale, release. And as I do these breaths, you can see my body expanding with the inhales and relaxing with the exhales. And so I challenge you to do the same. Allow your body to expand, to feel all of the space that you can take up, right? With just your breath and your body, and how much you can relax into who you really are, right? Liberation and freedom is all about being able to relax into who we are and flow with the ebbs and flows of the world, life, or whatever may be going on around us, right? So that 3-part breath we are going to be doing, but we'll do it in a circular motion, as I mentioned. So it sounds more like a one big circular breath, and it sounds like this. And so we're still going in through the belly, in through the chest, and exhaling, but it's one circular motion, right? And I do this motion with my body because as we are freeing up space and creating space, we get to move. And sometimes there's spots in our body that feel restricted. For me, a lot of times it's like right in here, or in my throat, or in my shoulders. For a lot of us that are carrying a lot of trauma, it could be in our hips and our lower back, right? And so doing this circular motion with our body as we breathe allows us to move some of that stuff around, okay? And so let's begin, right? I'm doing a lot of talking. um, so settle in. And in full transparency, sometimes this kind of stuff makes me a little nervous. Teaching makes me a little nervous, but for some reason, like that nerve is something that is like wanting to come out of me, right? Right now, I have this lump in my throat currently because I'm excited and I know that something needs to come out. So let's get started with this breath. Relax into your space. Close your eyes down if that feels good to you. I'll close mine. Breathing normally. There's no rush to start. And on my cue, let's begin this 3-part breath of breathing in through our bellies and our chest and out our mouths in this circular motion. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing in this circular motion, allowing your body to move with the breath. Tapping into whatever part of your body is feeling resistant in this circular motion. If it doesn't feel good to go forward and back with the motion, how about side to side with the circular breath, right? From around the front, left, back, right with the breath. Use that power of motion, of breath, of sound to move some things around. If not move things around, to bring some calm into this space, right? Some calm into your body, bringing some freedom, some lubrication of those joints. Some of us, we don't move much throughout the day. We get ourselves prepared for work. We go into work. We sit at work or we stand. We do our job and we go home. And we are also either doing or just sitting and not making enough time to really move intentionally. So this is an opportunity to intentionally move your body with breath and notice what that feels like, right? Continue breathing with the circular breath, noticing where it feels good, where it feels like flow. Notice there's parts of you that are being freed in this moment. It's moving your shoulders, your waist, your torso, right? And sometimes it's your sound. I like to play with the senses and ignite my different senses in my healing practices, right? And so what would it sound like to break up some of those thoughts, some of that resistance, some of that doubt and fear that may come up as we are starting anew, or the doubt or fear that is around starting anew? So, continue breathing. And on my cue, we will make some sound with our exhale. One, two, three. Exhale, release. And don't worry about what it looks like, what I sound like, what you sound like. I'm not worried, right? This is your moment. Shake off whatever you're feeling, make some sounds, scream, moan, whatever feels good to you. Sometimes I let just a loud sigh to stop those sounds of doubt, that doubtful voice, that doubtful thought, right? Let go of that judgment. Free up space for more, to receive love, to receive support, to receive clarity around what it is that you get to begin in this new moon season. Continue your breath. There's no need to rush. And let's return to our regular breath. Let's take a deep inhale through our nose. And exhale, release, sigh out with our mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let go. A final inhale together through the nose. Exhale, release. Re-enter the space as you see fit. Go along with the rest of your day, your night, your morning, or wherever you may be in this moment, with this sense of calm, with this sense of space being made, freedom, liberated, goodness. And I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Please like, subscribe, and share with the people that you love, who you know needs a little bit of breath, conscious breathing to make space for themselves, make space to support others. Yeah, thank you. And I'm just going to share what came up for me just in that moment. As I said, I'm like, oh man, I got to edit this thing. And it's like the judgment gets to go away, right? You guys are going to get this video the way it is. And that is okay. I'm okay with that. Give yourself permission today to be okay. Until next time, y'all. Sending you love.